Unitary Executive Authority. You know what that means? That means one ruler to rule us all. The whole fucking country was designed to avoid that. Come on, guys. Didn't you take any civics lessons? Didn't we go to... I remember it in 8th grade. Mr. Rollins talking to me, saying, we have set up a country so that we'll have 3 different branches, and they'll be representative of the people, and they'll get to check and balance each other so we don't have a king. Unitary Executive Authority. You know what that means? That means I rule you all, and I am above the law.
And here's
These are the most un-American people there are that I've ever seen. No one hates America as much as these people. You think Al-Qaeda can do this to America? Al-Qaeda can launch a couple of bombs. They can't make us change on our own. The person who can is President goddamn Bush.
Unitary executive doctrine, in its mildest form, claims that the president has the power to appoint, control, and remove executive officers and interpret the law as it pertains to his office. But the doctrine being used, as we're pointing out, by the Bush administration, according now here to University of Miami Law School professor Michael Frumkin, to claim the authority to decide what is and what is not the law, which is what he's doing. He's essentially saying, yeah, you passed that law, but that's not really the law. I have the law here when it comes to protecting the American people. And I challenge them, other than people in their administration, I challenge them to find 5 legal experts around the country who would think that this is a correct interpretation.
Earlier when we were covering Alito,
first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court,
we were joking around about, well, if they don't believe in Roe versus Wade and they don't believe that precedent and they don't believe in Griswold versus Connecticut, how far back can we go? Do you believe in Brown versus Board of Education? Do you believe in the first really major case, Marbury versus Madison? Ha, 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 we were kidding around. It turns out it's no joke. They don't believe in Marbury versus Madison. Marbury versus Madison says the Supreme Court gets to decide ultimately what is and is not constitutional. These guys are trying to change that. Alito in 2001 spoke saying, I believe in the Unitary Executive Authority, which means Marbury versus Madison, step aside.
And why would anyone on the Supreme Court support that? It literally jeopardizes their own job.
Well, that's exactly why John Marshall did what he did. It's a very famous case. If you read about it, you see that, it was something against his political interest at the time, but he thought it was important for the Supreme Court to have that power. Now, these guys are doing the exact opposite. For their political ideology, they're sacrificing not only the power of the Supreme Court, but the checks and balances inherent in our Constitution.
And what they don't understand is, no matter how fucked up our party is, we're going to win one day.
Yeah.
And we're going to be president again at some point.
And you Republicans, you love this idea of King George, right? And he can do whatever he wants just so he can protect us. He can protect us, right? Because you're so scared. You're cowards. And you think, oh, my God, if Daddy Bush doesn't protect me, the Al-Qaeda will hit me. And oh, no, my family's not safe. Let me give away my rights. Let's shred the Constitution. Well, you cowards, I look forward to the day when a Democratic president comes into power. And then all of a sudden, are you guys going to be interested in unitary executive authority?
Of course not.
Backpedal. Did we say unitary executive authority? We didn't mean that. All right, here's a Democratic president. Unitary executive authority. Gun laws. Schmum laws. All your guns, I'm taking them away. You know what? It doesn't even have to be a Democratic president. Mayor Bloomberg, Republican of New York, came out the other day and said, I think we should get rid of all guns in the country. Okay, Bloomberg's very popular with Republicans and Democrats. Bloomberg gets in office, unitary executive authority. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. Young Turks.